Got another black sheep bite for you, aka I'm going to tell you on hyperspeed what conventional medicine is not telling you, and we're going to go down the sensitive rabbit hole of fertility. So, guys, I have done very robust webinars. I have done robust podcasts about this topic, but I'm going to give you the top three things that I've seen on repeat when it comes to fertility. And I will speak for myself. There was a moment in time where I had some of these factors affecting myself, which was creating, I don't want to even call it infertility. It was just telling me, not now. There's things that foundationally need to be dealt with. So one, this is the one that I think nobody talks about. Timing. Is this the right time in your life to have a baby? Are the circumstances where you need them to be? AKA, are you so burnt out, so stressed out, working your butt off? There's really no space for a baby, even though you desire that. Is that what's going on? Because that was a huge factor for me. I'm not saying that this is going to be, you have to have all of your life cleaned up and perfect in order to have a baby. But if there is a huge elephant in the room of you work 15 hours a day and you're going to have such a radical life change, potentially your life is upside down once that baby comes because that's not real life anymore. That's something you have to deal with. You have to at least be mentally ready to say, I know that I'm going to take a huge step back in order to have this baby. So, number two, nutrients. This, I think, is talked about a little bit, but it is very fucking misconstrued. Nutrients. Do you have enough nutrients in your body? And do you also have things that are obstructing nutrient absorption, which is like heavy metals and toxins, mitochondrial dysfunction? There's that. But do you have enough nutrients in your body to support you and support the baby? Because most people nowadays, because of all the shit that's in our body and the shit food we're given, are completely devoid of nutrients. They have no folate, they have no B vitamins, they have no iron, they have no minerals, they have nothing. And like I say this with conviction because it's fucking true. So this alone can be a huge, huge factor. And I'm sorry, if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you are nutrient deficient. There's no way you're getting everything you need just from plants. And especially if you're eating plants in the US. Sorry, I really hate to be the delivery of bad news. So uterine health is the last one. So there are people that are like, I don't know, everything is fine. I've had tests done. I get my pap smears, everything is clear. I I've never had yeast infections, etc. But you also have chronic UTIs, but you also have chronic gut issues. Guess what? Your uterus is sandwiched between your bladder and your rectum, your colon, your gut. So if you have gut issues, you potentially have uterine issues because you could have things leaking out of your gut. That famous term, leaky gut. You could have all of the lymph nodes around your intestines, around your colon, that are inflamed due to all of the crap that's going on in your gut, literally and figuratively. Then we have bladder, we have the urinary tract. If you've had issues there, or maybe you just had one bad infection one time, but it wasn't resolved the way that it should have been. Maybe there's scar tissue and maybe there's other issues there. That is also bordering your uterus. Your urinary tract is bordering your vaginal tract. So you could easily have issues because it's guilty by association. Everything is sandwiched together in a very, very, very small space. And you also have lymph nodes that are surrounding all of those organs for protection. But the lymph nodes could be the problem due to the bordering organ. So, this isn't just about getting your uterus checked and having your ultrasounds and your pap smears. This is also about looking at your gut. This is about looking at your bladder health. And guess what, guys? Your bladder holds pissed off energy. So if you're pissed off and you judged people and you fucking think that the world is crumbling down on you or you're a victim of your circumstances, you can have issues in your bladder based off of that. Colon, what are you not willing to eliminate out of your life that is toxic? That can play a role in why you have chronic gut issues. So it's not one thing, but these are huge factors when it comes to fertility.